So hey folks, it's Rick. I got this new pedal. It's this one, the Joyo Vintage Overdrive. I think it sounds really quite nice. Not like the best pedal I have by any means. And it wouldn't be fair for me to compare it to all these pedals here, because every one of these pedals has got its own sort of goodness to it, right? The Joyo, it's a clone of the TS9. So like I said in a previous video, I wanted to buy this pedal because I wanted another tube screamer. I used to have, well, I still have it somewhere. I don't know if it's ever fixable, but I had tube screamer and it just quit working one day. Like the light would turn on and everything, but the sound wouldn't change. It would just be clean, 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 even if you turned it on. So I stuck it away and I bought other pedals instead. I was just thinking, I'm like, and watching people play through tube screamers, I was like, wow, that sounds amazing, and they were playing Stratocasters and it just sounded great. This guy clocked in, I think, at $26 on Amazon. Not a big cost at all for a pretty good pedal. Yeah, and by the way, I'm playing Paul Reed Smith Mira S2 Mira and playing through the Princeton Reverb. It looks like I don't have any other pedals on here. That's great. Okay, so there's that's the sound of a tube screamer right there, A little bit fizzy, a little bit of a mid push. Part of the clean signal still comes through because I think it only drives certain frequencies, and other frequencies it leaves alone. And some of that's great. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. If you crank up the drive. So I usually turn down the tone on this thing a little bit. I don't like too much bright. Well, that's not true. I buy bright strings because I like bright strings. But I like to turn my tone down. Now there's turning down the drive quite a bit. If you turn up the volume, so then you're getting kind of a boost out of the thing, right? And that's the tone I like. If you turned up the treble, sorry, the tone. That's pretty good. A lot of people would like that a lot. I'm going to back this off to here. I'm going to put the spark back on. Because what the spark does is it makes it, I guess, so that the Joyo is pushing into the spark, and the spark is providing a little bit more compression and a little bit of nice tone. So I like that tone right there. But I like that with all my pedals, basically. So if you look at, I said I wasn't going to compare. Watch, I'm going to compare. All right, so if you look at the Hustle Drive, oh, that doesn't sound too much different than the Joyo. But then you turn on the spark. It makes it sound a little cooler. It makes a little more rounded. And then back to this. So these two are pretty similar. This is totally different. That pedal's just got a bunch of low end and it sounds beautiful. This is actually after the spark. You've all heard the dude. And then the Pure Sky, which I really love. And boy, it sounds beautiful. I like that a lot. Right. So, off with the Pure Sky. Back to the Joyo. It doesn't have as much low end as other things, or maybe more of a high mid push. I don't know. And there's the dog. What are you doing? Can I help you? How about you go lay down? Fred, you don't need to be in the video, okay? You don't. I'll loop a progression with the Soul Food and solo over it with the Joyo. Hey, not bad. Not a bad pedal at all. I'd like to compare it to a real tube screamer. This pedal actually screams. It does pretty well. It was a good buy. Not as good as the Pure Sky. I like Pure Sky a little better. It's a different sound. The Pure Sky isn't as brittle. It's a little less offensive. This is for when you want to offend people. There's nothing wrong with offending with guitar. That's very offensive. All right, folks. Hey, thanks for watching this. And I hope that you're all having a great December, or whenever you're watching this video. You could be watching it like next year sometime. I don't know. Peace to all of you.